Morning. Putting some numbers together. The first part I want to start with is ABC. It's pretty simple. Two simple pieces of paper. And I'm going to present to you part of the alphabet. And obviously, anybody can do this with any form of formation. Let me see if I can hold this up. All right. Part of the alphabet starts over here. Everybody can see the A, right? Everybody can see the A with the indignant inside of this. When I put two of these together, okay, when I put two of these together, I will get B. The entire signification of this is already D. If you take a closer look, right, D can be the point just above and just before the space here. You know the open point you have for the A? Well, the point is right over here. When you make the A this way, right, here's your crossover, here's your entry. There's two sides to this. Then there's completely on these sides where the tunnel begins, completely divided. So you have the complete A this way, then you have the complete B this way, or D, right? But D, wouldn't it be this whole thing? Because D is large and B is small, the upper and below, the D and the P. So let's say you have A, then inside of here you have two sections like this, which would create B. And then the opening the other way creates the C. This is one way to look at it. At the same time, this drawing line that recreates this down here, this part here, but on that side will create the R. Russians put it the other way also. Same thing with this. ABC, right? There are no continuous legs here. It goes back the other way. We have to put it this way. Zion Israel is an expression of altered current, okay, to the seventh gate. Zion Israel is in the 10-10 world, and Zion Israel, okay, -2 and 0, okay, bringing 5, 5, 5 together, bringing 4 by 5 together, equaling to 20, equaling to coming out of the sun. X marks the spot. So I still have to go over all these levels. Now remember, A, B, C, right? But wouldn't it be A, B, C, D? Everything that connects the link. But every time you go here, X, X, X. So there's a lot of thinking to do, and then all of a sudden, boom, you have X inside here. Is this X any bit different than this? Now I'll have to spread the arms on this one, spread the arms on this one, spread the arms on this one. But this one stops. Remember gematria? 1 and 1? Well, look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 and 1 because now we're going on the other side. It has to stop over here. Can't stop in the middle of something. It has to stop over here. Or do we have to stop over here because that would be the middle of this? Right? Stops over here. By the time it gets to here, it's the middle of the middle. So we go A, B in the center, C on the other side. X, 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 24th letter, 24th letter, 24th letter, 6, 6, 6. If we would not have the blockade over here, it would be completely different. Next thing I wanted to mention was something I was writing last night. We've done this already. I'm going to bring this up. It's a little bit shorter. It's what happens when you take 11 horses or 11 numbers, okay, and you box them together to come in any position. Boxing 11 horses in any position gives you the same number to the height or the equator of something of the earth, 7920, which the minimum bet is either 10 cents, the same thing, right? But 20 cents shows double. 1584. 5184 times 5 is the relationship to the Mayan calendar. If I multiply this times 5, anything times 5 will come back to times 2 and then times 5, you're back to the same thing. Multiply anything times 2 times 5, you just have more zeros back to the same area. 25, 920, 79, 20, 5 and 2 is 7, 7, 9, 20. The expression of the Mayan, add these two together, you get the same number. 10, representation of the sun, 50 and 40. Her world and the star system. Multiply it, you get in half, and then multiply it. 100, 10, 10 world, 8 connecting skies, times 3 times 4. Always 2, 3, 4. That's the only numbers you need. You need to double it up, you have to split it in half, and you double it up again. 5 cuts everything in half. 1 is the same. 6 is the same thing as 4. Okay, 6 is the same thing as 4, and 6 is a relationship in the 10 world right over here. 6 is in the same relationship as 1 over here. 7 is the same relationship over here. 8 goes over here. 9 goes over here. 2 and 2 is over here. All the worlds are in 2, 3, 4. That's all we need to know. 11 equals 1188. The sky, the separated skies, okay, 440 area space, times 3 times 4. Cycle inside the moon, the passageway, 47 to Earth 52, 99 Jupiter. 64 and 35, that's right. This says love. 3, 4, 5, 6 says love. But if you notice, 99, if you notice, 3 times this equals to 99. See the way this one comes in at 4, 2016, 10, 39, 2016, everything says meeting up in Saturn. Saturn, the sun, Mars, and our world over here. Memory all meets up through the sun. So we noticed over here 8, 8, 16, 17, 18 equals to 9, 35, 64 equals to 9, and 47, 57 equals to 9. 99, all saying Jupiter. Okay, 18, 18, 12, 21, and 6, 27, they're all 9s. Equals 60480, 9072, birth of the time. Birth of time, 18 times 4, and 22.5 times 4, 15 times 15, 4 times 18. The gold sits in Mars. Creation, total here is 54 in the sun. Here, part of memory is enclosed in here, but I have to see more numbers to talk a little bit more, multiplying by 2, 3, 4. 9 times 6 is 54, times 2 is 108. 9 times 7 is 63, times 2 is 126. 6 times 4 is 24, times 8 is, what? 24 times 8 equals to 32, and 160, 192. The birth spirit. So why I did 10, 11, 12, we have it over here. 11 represents 63, 9. 9, 11 always represented, and that is 100% the Pluto sky, the Jupiter sky. Then we have 8 horses, became the 12 moons connected to the sun. Spirit of 76 is the double nickel 55, the meeting place, the joint, where all the TV sets meet, let's say. The 7th gate, you have the hours in the week. And I have to start dividing and figuring out more numbers, but 4 gives you back the moons again, the hours of the week and the moons. A 6-horse box gives you the movement of the time of day and the day when it's multiplied by 4. 360, we must know that the day is times 4. Actually, in this scenario, it's times 6. It doesn't go down to 4 because we're using 5. 5 equals to 120. That's the 7th gate. Add 1 to 15, it equals to 120. As you get to the 3 world, the world of hockey, frozen on ice, if you want to reflect it that way, you get to the creation of the circle, and then the sun. The sun, creation of 6, the day. The day of the communication, 2 times 4, 2 plus 4. 3 times 6, 3 plus 6. 4 times 8, 4 plus 8. This will equal to 44, 32. Freezing point, okay, this is where Mars comes in, and 32 and 12. 12 is a reflection of 56. It's another sun. It's reflected a red sun. 2 times 4, 2 plus 4 is 86. Communication through the 7th gate, 6 and 8. So this is what happens when you go down to a calculator that's at the racetrack. It's telling you the situation. There's 10, 12, 15 horses, and these are the combinations for 5 horses coming in. Next one I'm going to do is for 4 horses coming in. Okay, and I'll be able to do all the numbers down to 4. Then I'll do for 3 numbers coming in and 2 numbers coming in, and obviously. So I finished painting my little picture. I like this picture. I showed it off in a video yesterday, didn't I? No, I didn't. But I like this. I like this picture. I just like the way I can just, you know, we have the 2 sides. That's pretty cool, eh? Raphael. The above, the roof. Thank you for watching.